All right, everyone. Welcome to Maverick Chat. Today we have Olya, Dr. Z of the Z group, which does medical billing. I'm very excited to be talking to her today because she is one of our headline speakers at Maverick Summit coming up. Um, I'm very excited about this because this is something that medical billing is something that a lot of dentists are unsure about. It's like a mystery. It's like a cloud, this mist that we don't know. But if you see Dr. Z online a lot, you'll see that she has a lot of postings of checks. Like I saw one the other day for 50,000 getting paid for doing medical procedures. So I'm very excited to have her here. If you haven't heard about Dental Maverick Summit, it is time for you to check it out. It's this August 2nd and 3rd in Austin, Texas. Sign up soon because prices are going up. Right now, it's only $349 for 9 CE hours, open bar, catered dinners, all included, networking with Dr. Z and a bunch of headlining other dentists, and actually many other noticeable and famous dentists that you may see online are going to be there. So you should come check it out. So thank you, Olya, for taking time today. I appreciate it.
I'm excited to be at the Maverick Summit. I think, medical billing is such a huge mystery to a lot of people. Some people say it's illegal. Some people, just don't know what they don't know. And I've been doing it for over 3 decades successfully. It's definitely a learning curve and that's evolved. But you start small, you start baby steps, you start billing with the exams, the radiographs, the appliances. You get to know how the system works. You get comfortable with it. You get comfortable with the features, and then you move on to the bigger things. And I think too many people want to start with immediately billing, because they see those 20, 30, 50, $100,000 checks, and they think, okay, I'm going to jump into that right away. You can't do that. You're not an Olympic diver yet. You have to start with the doggy paddle, treading water, doing laps, and the low dive, and training for the Olympics. And that's how medical billing works. And people say, well, is it really that complicated? It's not that it's complicated. You just have to know how to do it and what's involved and understand the process. As far as your documentation and everything else the documentation has to be tweaked a little bit to be medically acceptable. So, you're doing your head and neck, you're doing your clinical progress notes and all of that. It's just not put in the correct format. And once you put into the correct format, you're able to then do the medical billing and it will be acceptable to medical review. You have to consider who's reading the information. It's not a dentist.
So Dennis, we like systems, we like outlines. I assume that you're going to teach some of these basic outlines, and in your course, you give obviously full outlines about how to do this and how to follow. I assume, is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about, the importance of following the format, what it looks like, what your form your documentation should take. And again, people think it requires a major change in their systems and protocols and all that in the office. It doesn't. It just involves tweaking what you're doing to make it medically acceptable. So then I asked, okay, will that be dentally acceptable? Well, medical requires it in a much more formal format than dental, so yes, it will be. That's never been a problem.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Well, I have a question about you coming to Austin. Are you excited to come to Austin? Have you been to Austin?
I love Austin. I've been there before. It's a really vibrant town. An exciting town to be in. There's a lot going on there, especially during the summer. A lot going on. And I was just there recently, a few months ago, and it's a happening town. It really is, and I really enjoyed my stay there last time I did a program there. Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
There's a lot that's part of the Maverick Summit. I like the way it's set up with basically like TED Talks. I think that's a great idea to keep things moving and to make sure those that are speaking there, it's clear, concise.
Yes. Yes.
Not a lot of fluff.
Yes.
There's nothing worse than fluff. It's boring. Nobody wants to listen to that. Just get to the point and get off.
Yes, I like that too. It gives you like gems to take home on Monday and integrate and start using. And well, I'm excited to see you there and a lot of other dentists because, like one of the nice things about hosting an event like this is you get to pick some very cool and interesting dentists that you've always wanted to meet and just like pick their brain or just hang out with them. And so one of the cool things that I'm excited about is for those that have been there, or for you coming, you'll see it's kind of laid back. We have an opening event on Friday and then a closing event on Saturday, and it's nice because you come here, you don't have to think about anything. You're gonna learn. You're gonna have all the food included, pretty much. You have drinks included. And I know as a dentist, sometimes we're a little introverted. We're a little scared to talk to a new dentist. We're like, oh, is that person that I wanted to meet? Well, you know what? When you're in a group of people like this, and you got a drink, and we're making it so it's more relaxed, it's very easy to meet some of these people. So I'm very excited to talk to you on a personal level and a business level too, along with every other person there. So that's one of the highlights for me. I think good CE is just more than just learning the information, which I'm excited to learn about medical billing from you, but getting to know people and creating these connections.
I like the casual atmosphere. I like the laid back atmosphere. I like that, it's not a bunch of people listening to speakers in suits. I mean, we're
Yes.
all going to be in jeans and whatever casual
Yeah.
attire. And
Yeah.
just networking is
Yeah.
great too.
Yeah.
Because you're
You know,
not alone. And, so many times dentists, are working in their own little offices and they feel alone and out of touch. And this is a great way for everybody to connect.
yes, I agree. And I like CE that's kind of more laid back too, which is the vibe of Austin. But I think the days of like people in suits like talking down to you and just like which I mean, if they have the reputation, I can understand why they want to do that. But I think it's better when you get the opportunity to listen to these docs like yourself, and then afterwards or before you get the chance to meet them and follow up with questions too. I mean, it's fun, you know.
I have a lot of questions, and the interaction and the questions are important because I always say, when you're learning something new, no question is stupid. And
Yeah.
people
Yes.
often feel intimidated when you're on a stage and asking questions and
Yes.
people in front of an audience or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas on a one-to-one basis, when you're, having drinks, cocktails, whatever, it's not intimidating. And
Yes.
we're there to learn. So
Yes. Yes.
I love
I was the person in school that, because I knew I was paying for it, I was never afraid of asking questions, even if people thought I was dumb. Because you know what? If I have this question, usually someone else has a question similar to me. They're just afraid to say
always,
it.
always, yeah.
Well, great. Well, thanks for taking your time. I look forward to hearing your lecture because you know what? It, that check that you posted on that Facebook group the other day with 50,000. That's, woo, I mean, for some people, some docs, that's a whole month of production. Uh, I'm sure there are many people that want to know how to do that. So I'm very excited to see that and hear that because that's something that's mysterious to myself also.
It's all about following the process from A to Z and not skipping steps, and if you know what the process is, you can do it. There's absolutely no reason to outsource it. Again, you're not doing anything that you're not doing already. You're just doing it slightly differently, and that's all it is. Nobody's going to implement something that's going to require radical change because that stresses the whole office out. It stresses the doctor out. It stresses the biller out. Forget
Mhm.
it. So just do it.
Nice. Well, very good. Well, thanks for your time, Dr. Z. We look forward to seeing you in August 2nd and 3rd. And for anyone watching, if you haven't signed up, check it out at www.dentalmavericksummit.com and sign up soon. It's going to be a great event. We look forward to seeing you.
All right,
Thanks.
you're there. Take care.